Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. I'm Sheldon Bartlett-Rimmer, and this is it. Better late than never. I know 11:30 might be a little late for some of you as you anticipate me joining you each and every day at 11 o'clock Eastern. Today, technology was not on my side. Today. We have a lot of things going on, homeschooling, me and he both working. It was a little bit of crazy, but I'm here. I made it. I'm still here to join you each and every day. At least that is my hope. Even if I'm a little tardy, my goal is to show up for all of you. Our community connects remarkable women to inspiring stories. We do that through the community in which we build, the content in which we produce, and the real connections in which we provide. And each and every day, we allow for our global audience to be not only entertained and engaged, but educated. And we do that through our online community. Our Scream Your Dream community is up and running. Link within the bio or within the post in order for you to participate. Join us. And each and every week, we will be participating in personal branding and educational resources for not only small business owners, but executives and professionals. I lead 2 discussions, one on Monday and one on Wednesday evenings, and allow for you to learn as you are a little bit entertained. My goal is not to just inspire you for the day, but is to motivate you each and every day. And in doing so, it requires for me to show up, even if I am a little tardy in doing so. So thank you so much for being patient with me and joining me today. I'm looking forward to a good weekend. I hope you are too. Hello, Joanne and Kelly. Hello, Lisa. I'm so excited that you guys join me each and every day. So thank you so much for your patience. I know I was a little bit late. Today is about the life lessons. Oftentimes we tend to want to forget the things in which have hurt us, the pain in which we have endured and what that looked and felt like. And being in the valley is a thing. And what I say quite often is the valley and the hills and what that kind of looks and feels like for me. And the valleys I was so desperate to make sure that that time was over that I do my best to forget about it. I do my best to bury that in dark, deep places and not be able to focus on it moving forward. Good morning, Renee. Good morning, Linda. And what I find is that often when I'm still, I remember those darker times and I gain from them life lessons. And what I encourage all of you to do is to review your life lessons today. Because the valleys and the hurdles that you have jumped and the valleys that you have lived have given you perspective, afforded you the ability to look at things differently, to be able to act accordingly, and ideally grow a bit. Good morning, Greg. My hope is that the life lessons through the trials and tribulations that you've had in the past are leading you to better things. But I don't want you to necessarily forget them. I don't want you to live in them. What I mentioned in one post previously was about fear. Fear is a place in which you visit. It isn't a place in which you reside. You stay there for a short period of time, and our goal is for it to be as short as possible so we can move on to bigger and better things. But I understand that oftentimes we want to pretend that the bad things in our lives didn't happen, and then they miraculously resurface, and then we don't know what to do with them. We don't know where to put them. We're embarrassed of them. We hide them as if it's who we were. But who I am is a collection of all the good things that have made me and all the bad things and decisions that I have made. And I unapologetically recite my journey. I share with all of you as often as I can, not only my strengths, but also my weaknesses. For those of you that are accountants in finance and good at math, I adore you, as I am not. I'm focused on communicating and creating, and that is my space. And so often, and in the past of my life, I was claiming to be fine when I wasn't. I was thinking that being okay was okay. But now I find people to do things for me that are really thrive in that space. The life lessons that I have gained is about finding those that are moved and set on fire by things that I am not, and surrounding myself with smarter people. As a young person, I didn't do that. I surrounded myself with like-minded people and people that could look up to me, but not necessarily people in which I could look up to. And my life and my perspective has changed. Now the life lessons that I've gotten from the ignorance of the past has afforded me to have a more comfortable life as a thriving executive, sort of thriving. So just today. And again, the hardships of your life, again, we just visit them. That's not where we live. We don't live in the darkness. We live in the light. Our goal is for us to be able to find bigger and badder things, wonderful things that we can take advantage of and opportunities and we can dive into. But let's reflect on the life lessons. Let's be proud of ourselves that we have emerged from the darkness. We have paid off some bills or formed some relationships. We have said we were sorry when we were wrong. And we've learned from all of those opportunities. We are better for the valleys in which we visited. Now we live in the hills, but I want you to reflect on them from time to time, just so, one, we don't repeat them and we don't find ourselves in the valley for the same reason twice. But then we can kind of look at what it is that we want to do, knowing that we can do it better because of what we've been through, because of what we've survived, and all the scars that we have along the way. One of the quotes that I was in, good morning, Orinthia, one of the quotes or the passages that I was listening to the other day was about picking at a cut. You know, if you continuously pick at it, it's not going to heal. But a scar is a reminder of what you've survived. So I'm not asking you to pick at the cuts. Just admire the scar. And just do that as often as you possibly can to show how you've survived and what you were able to create. I'm excited about my next journey and all of the time that I get to spend with all of you and the lessons in which I get to share. The morning message in which I provide each and every day, at least Monday through Friday. And I get to meet you on all these different platforms and meet you exactly where you are. Good morning, Chris. But it is about what you survive and how you survive and the life lessons you gain from the sacrifices that you have made, the wins that you have, as well as the losses. And in most cases, the losses teach you the most. I was at a speaking engagement last evening for Unite for Her. Shout out to Sue and her amazing team. And, you know, we were talking about, you know, what that looks like. And there's just something to, you know, the sports mentality of losing on any given Saturday or losing on a Friday night game or not necessarily having all of the points add up for your track team and coming up short, but still having to go to practice on Monday. There's something to be said for you not succeeding, but still having to go and perfect what it is you lost at the day before. There's a humbling nature to it. But there's so many stories to tell within it. What you did and the highlights of the game and when you were in your glory. The best part about being an entrepreneur is that all that glory is in front of us. We have so much to look forward to as we recall our losses, as we look at where we have been, knowing where we are going. My goal is for you to dive into your life lessons, my friend, to be able to look at where you have gone wrong, in hopes of never doing that again. Look at the relationships that you built in the darkest times, or look at the lessons that you have learned when things don't necessarily make as much sense. Take a look at the scars. Remember how bad it felt and know that you don't want to ever feel that again. Know that you're a survivor. In whatever form, you're here to tell another tale and live another day and find your voice and no longer whisper. And ideally scream your dream. I know today I was a little late, but hopefully this not only inspires you for the day, but keeps you motivated for what it is that you want. My goal each and every day as I join you at 11 o'clock Eastern, give or take, is for you to find your voice, for you to begin to tell your stories, for you to no longer whisper your wishes, and for you to scream your dream. I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rumor, and this is it. For more information, log on to thisisItTV.com and follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV. I'll see you guys all on Monday. Take care.